What's up, guys? It's Greeny, and I am doing something different today. I got a friend that I'm traveling with. We're heading to the Philippines, and he's got the Thai Elite Visa, so he's taking me on the Thai Elite Visa experience so I can check it out. We're waiting for the vehicle here, some sort of limo or a Beamer, something, and yeah, they drive you to the airport. I'll just show you guys everything that's included with international travel using the Thai Elite Visa. I consider that if that would have been my only option to come into Thailand, I may have gotten the Thai Elite Visa, but I don't need to spend that much money. I got no problem getting the retirement visa. Let's go for the ride. Let's check it out, see what it's like. So my friend Chris here, he's a, see that? The Canucks always flaunt their flag. They gotta show off. You know why they do this? To tell everybody we're not American. That's why they do it. People don't like the dirty Americans, so the Canucks, they all like to, Thai Elite. Nice. Now that made it worth the money right there.
This way they can take your bag from the carousel for you. You don't have to pick it up when you have this
right.
bag.
Very nice. So Chris, you got your own little YouTube channel, don't you? What's the name?
Ditching Corporate. Ditching Corporate.
Ditching Corporate. I will put a link in the description. We're gonna sit down once we get to the airport, and he's gonna tell me all about this Thai Elite Visa, his whole experience, what his thoughts are. If you can get your money's worth out of it, he has this past year. He's really utilized some of the benefits of the program. Arrive at the airport. He's got the Thailand Pass personal assistant here. She's gonna walk us right through everything, I guess. We'll see how this goes. She checked us in at the priority gate here, whatever, and I don't even know how much my stuff weighs. I guess there's a limit, but she didn't even weigh my stuff. It was like, you're with the elite person, they don't check anything. And she's gonna walk us right in. I guess there's some lounge that we get to go to. Chris thought that I could go in too. Apparently I can't, but he's got some pass that I can, but it's not included. So if you're an elite member, it's only for you, not for a guest. But it's all right. I'm gonna check it out anyways. All right, guys. So she took us over here to the security and got right through. Bam, fast. It's a special line for the Thailand Elite. This is where the Thai Elite get to hang out before their flights. The Miracle Lounge. Pretty cool. Uh-oh, they got a spread. They got some food in here. They have here in the lounge. They got fried rice, stir-fried vegetable, Penang pork. Wow, okay. Oh, roasted pork. I'm going to have to try a little of that. Macaroni and mushroom soup. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get some bowl of soup. So this lounge is pretty swanky. I'm going to have to ask. Where's the gray poupon? Got some mushroom soup to start with. We got like 3 hours before our flight, so Chris already ate before we came, but Greeny's going to get his money's worth for Chris. All right, guys. So sitting down with Chris here in the lounge that he got me in. Thank you for getting me in the lounge. And I figured since I'm making this video, I'm going to ask Chris some questions about the Thai Elite visa. So, when did you obtain it?
So I actually applied for it after I decided to come to Thailand. I came to Thailand the end of August, went through quarantine August 2021, and I came on a visa-free entry for 30 days. And I was approved for it before I arrived, and I got the Thai Elite stamp just after I got out of quarantine.
Okay. So, you're over 50. You could have got probably a retirement visa.
Right.
Why did you opt for the Thai Elite?
Yeah, that's a good question actually. So a retirement visa, I would have had to put 800,000 Thai baht in a bank account, invest it, and I would have had to do. I read about a lot of reporting, and some people say it's easy, some people say it's tough, and then I read about the Thai Elite visa. I can come in and out of the country all the time. I actually applied for the Thai Elite visa and came here. I'd never been to Asia before. I didn't know how much I wanted to come and go. I didn't know what country I wanted to live in. I just knew Thailand from research was the best. So, I thought investing 600,000 to come and go easy was probably a lot easier for me until I learned the system than putting 800,000 baht in a bank.
Right. Yeah, because like me, my money's just sitting there, just obviously not earning any interest or anything. You did the 5-year?
I did the 5-year.
Okay.
And then with the 5-year approval, I get a letter that guarantees I can upgrade to 20 years for an extra 400,000 baht.
Can you do that like your last day? Do you have to do that a certain amount of time before it expires, or?
They suggest you do it to give them processing time before it expires. So in my last 6 months, 3 months.
Okay.
Likely.
Okay. And we were talking before, like, you get a lot of perks with this. There's a lot of benefits, and you've really kind of got your money's worth. If it's expensive, but you've really used a lot of the benefits that they provide. Tell everybody about, like, with this domestic travel, like what you've utilized from the Thai Elite visa.
Yeah. So actually, that's another good point. A couple of the biggest reasons why I got the Thai Elite also is they help me and support me and take me to the bank and get me a bank account. I walked in the bank and I was out in 15 minutes with a bank account. I walked into the driver's license office and I got a driver's license without taking the test. I just watched the video.
One of the representatives took you there?
They took me there.
Okay.
Yeah, they call them concierge. So they walked me into the fast track line. No wait. I was in the office for 10 minutes and I had to watch a mandatory video for an hour, and I got a car license and a motorcycle license in Thailand. Wow. Without question.
Now, what about, you told me about all this domestic travel and the limos and all that type of stuff. Tell them what you've gotten with that.
Yeah, with the Thai Elite, you get a limo to the airport. You get concierge service. So like today, they brought us in. They walk us through immigration. They take us through the fast track line. We don't have to wait in any lines. They take us to the gold standard for the ticketing. But because of COVID, and it came during those times, they changed that to allow limo service for domestic travel. So I've been on I think I've been on 21, 22 airplanes in the last 9 months domestically, in every part of Thailand I can find, and they pick me up and they drop me off back at my hotel whenever I send an email. Wow. So and that was included, and I believe I get up to 20 of those a year, and it's calendar year. So since I started in September, I actually used my 20 up before the end of December. Wow,
you really got some bang for your buck last year. Now, is there something with golf included?
Yeah, so I got what's called the easy access, which is pretty basic.
Oh, there's different tiers.
Different tiers.
Okay.
You can also go and so I paid my fee, and there's no other fees to pay.
Right.
Everything is included. There is another level tier that's 1 million, 2 million baht. You can add a family to it, but you get golf and spa. My understanding is, it's like getting a discount off a rack rate at a hotel.
Okay.
I could probably negotiate a better deal at golf than.
Right, so you're not running around getting free golf. It just gives you like a discount at different places.
Yeah, and I realized that discount isn't really
worth paying that much extra.
No, it wasn't worth the discount though, and
okay.
Yeah. So I just get all those basic perks of the travel, getting the car service, the concierge service in and out of the
Okay.
country. And
So we're traveling to the Philippines. When we get there, Thai Lee doesn't do anything for you there.
Yeah.
Once you're there, you're
Yeah.
just on your own.
so Thai Elite stopped for us once we hit the lounge. They got us in the lounge, and
Okay.
lounge access, obviously, and whoever I'm traveling with. So, you got escorted through security and ticketing and everything else from them. It stops here. And then when we return, they'll meet us at the gate. They'll take us to the car, get us through immigration, take us to the car, and our bags will be in the trunk of the car. We don't have to pick them up in the carousel.
Nice. So you feel, I would guess, maybe the best thing is just the convenience. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should have got that because, like, my money's just sitting in the bank. I mean, I guess I'll take it out eventually. It's there, but I don't know. That last time I had to get that visa, that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so
Doing everything myself.
yeah, you're also doing your 90-day reporting.
Oh, you don't do that?
I do it. What I do though is I drop my passport off at either Thai Elite office or one of their legal partners. In Phuket, last time I did it in Phuket, I gave them my passport and I picked it up the next day and I had my stamp in it for me. They take care of that for me.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's another benefit, as I didn't want to go through the red tape of immigration.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, so it's pretty cool, if you're a person that doesn't want to deal with bureaucracy, because there's a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of paperwork or a lot of things, just if you want to whisk in, whisk out. And that was nice at security line. We just went, they took us to a separate little area and put our stuff on, and bam, we were in like in no time. That was
Yeah. So this is my first international trip too. So with domestic, it's only the car service and all the other pieces that you get, but obviously there's no concierge that walks you. You don't need to go through immigration. So this is my first
Right.
time too. I'm pretty impressed. Very
Yeah.
impressed.
I mean, I couldn't believe we got to the airport an hour early, and she was already waiting there out front. The limo was there, 2 hours early, hour and a half early, and it's no joke, man. They run on time. This is it's a serious thing, but I guess. Do you have any idea how many people are in the Thai Elite system? How many people have bought Thai Elite visas? Do you have any idea about that? Or
I have no idea.
No
I do get a lot of messages, because there is a group on Facebook that talks about it, applying in different things, and people have seen, me posting and asking questions, or me saying I've got certain things, and I give them a good positive review, and they deserve it all the time.
Right.
And share experiences, and I see others. So, I think there's quite a few. I couldn't give you a number, but I don't think it's extensive. I really don't.
Okay. Well, how long did the process take from when you applied to when you had it?
Yeah, so I applied when I was in Canada, and I applied through email. I never talked to anybody on the telephone. It was all through email. Probably it took 3 weeks to get approved. They had to do a background check on police report. They did all that for me. I didn't have to provide that, so I think that's another reason I didn't want to go through that with the retirement visa. They took care of it all. No fingerprints. I just gave them my name, my passport number, and filled out a application, and they did everything for me. And 3 weeks later, they approved me, and I had a certain amount of time. I don't remember exactly how long to actually activate the membership. And like I said, I came into the country on a
30
30-day
days, so you had to
visa.
do it before the end of that.
Yep. And then, so I did it when I arrived
So when
here.
you activated it, did you have to do anything for that? Did you have to go to immigration or anything to activate it?
No,
or?
when I activated, the only thing I had to do was I had to send the money, and that's what secured me an appointment at immigration. And then they gave me a full-page stamp in my passport, which is multi-entry. So I don't need a re-entry certificate to come back to Thailand when I leave. I can come and go daily if I want, in and out of the country, whenever I
Okay.
want.
Okay. I thought I had that. I must not have got that when I got my O visa because I had the OA from America, and I specifically got, it says multiple on it, the sticker. And I guess they just didn't do that when I did the O visa. I don't know if they do that or I didn't ask for it or what, but I had to go get that multi-entry
Is that a
visa.
cost?
Yeah, it was like 1,900 baht or something, or 1,000 baht. I can't remember. I made a video about it. You guys can watch that.
Yeah. So I assumed I was going to come in and out of the country. The first time I've ever been to Asia, first time I've ever been to Thailand. I assumed I was going to come in and out of the country like I am now, on a monthly basis at the very least. So.
Right, using this as a base and traveling
Yeah.
like what I plan to do. And finally, that's what we're doing now. This is kind of your first trip, and this is kind of I did go home to America, but this is kind of my first trip of my plan to base here and start traveling every month to different places and living my retirement the way I thought I'd be living it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'll be going to Philippines for a couple of weeks now. Well, hopefully I'll stay a little longer, but and then I'll go back to home first time. It'll be almost 12 months, 11 and a half months before I return. I'll go back there in August.
All right. So tell them your channel again, but this time make sure you get the right name right off the bat.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I keep my friends and family up to date with what I'm doing, but now I'm getting a lot of followers that want to know, how am I doing this domestic travel? How am I living in Thailand, and just moving around because I don't have a home.
Right.
The longest I've ever rented a condo for here was 2 months. Ditching corporate.
Ditching corporate.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody has any questions about your process, your life, or do you have like any type of special email that you'll use or anything like that?
Yeah,
that
my YouTube channel is Ditching Corporate, and
Can they contact
email
you?
email is ditchingcorporate@gmail.com.
Okay. Yeah, so follow his channel, and he's a great resource if you have questions about any of this type of stuff. He's just like me. He'll get right back to you. I mean, I answer every comment that people make, and I I got probably on my Facebook page, Greeny Travels, maybe 50 people are sending me messages. I'm talking to them about, questions like that, and Chris will be more than happy to talk to you guys as long as you follow his channel or like his channel or follow it. Follow. I get all the things. I get everything mixed up, the Facebook like, the follow, the this and that. But all right, guys, so this is the Thai Elite experience, and I'm happy that Chris took me along with him. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to Ditching Corporate, and more and more informational videos. I've made a whole list, because that's why everybody's like, Greeny, we like when you give us the info. So I've made a whole list of different videos that I can give information on, or to you. Greeny out. Greeny out.
Greeny out.
No, say Chris out.
Chris out. Ditching Corporate out.